What is running form and why should we care?
Well, running form is basically the way that we move. Everyone moves differently, but I believe that if you start to work on your technique, you can start getting rid of some of the injuries and inefficiencies. We've got a big tendency these days for people not to have any idea of what they're doing and the way that they move. My job is to start getting people to start using their brain. Reprogramming your brain will slowly translate to the rest of your body.
Reprogramming your brain. What's that mean? Dig into that.
So in our brain, we have synapses. Everyone's synapses are wired up for the way that they move at the moment. So you've all got very strong connections between your bonds and your synapses. But essentially, when we're trying to change our movement, we're trying to rewrite new synapses. So one of the ways I would explain it is if you were sort of a carpenter on your first day of work and you were trying to hammer a nail into a piece of wood. You're not very good at it at the start, but with time and practice, you get better and better. So these synapses strengthen their bonds when we sleep. You can spend all day working on your running technique. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time, when you practice for minutes and hours, day upon day, then you'll slowly become more and more efficient.
How did you first become into / obsessed with this topic?
Yes. I was, electrician by trade, and then I used to play rugby a lot. Was getting injured all the time, so I thought, okay, maybe this isn't the sport for me. I dislocated my ankle, I tore the cartilage in my ribs and tore hip flexor all in the space of a year. And I was a self-employed electrician at the time, so it wasn't really working out financially that I was keep putting my body through this. So I decided to take up running sort of as a bit of a hobby, and I was suffering with typical aches and pains, so particularly in my hip flexors, my lower back. And I started working with a local running coach, and we worked together. She gave me a tip or two on technique, and I was sort of still feeling these pains and aches all the time. So I knew something wasn't quite right, tired and burnt out. So I ran a half marathon for my first time and then worked with her for 9 months, and I only got down to 155. So not much progression. And seeming as on the first one I did, my legs seized up and I still got a 204. I didn't make it in terms of me. I don't think I made any progression in that time. So I started reading The Lost Art of Running, which is a book by Shane Benzie. We started working together, and I reached out to him on Instagram because and I wasn't sure that he worked with amateur athletes. I thought he was just top end elite people, but I went out to see him, and then I did a session. We worked on my technique. So even though I read the book, I tried to implement what he told me, my form still wasn't great. So